Folks,
I'm excited.
today's Yap session is something that we tried to do last year. Or should I say, yeah, last year for this year. And it was the songs that we wanted to bring into 2025. So for 2026, we decided that yes, we're going to do that. And we're early this time with only 2 days to
Yes,
spare before the end of the new year and the start of 2026. So we each have 5 songs in honorable mention that we are bringing into 2026. The energy is about to shift dramatically, and these songs pretty much represent a piece of us, whether it's our anthems or just the general type of energy that we and timing that we're going to be on,
yeah,
and for 2026. So,
yes.
yeah, we're gonna give you guys a snippet of each of these songs, because these songs have had an impact on us one way or another, and now
Yeah,
we embody them as we go on into the new year.
I'm
So,
excited. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. We kind of we've been sitting on this idea for a little while, but as it is us, we kind of threw it all together just a little while ago. But thinking about it, and I'll be learning what your choices are heading into 2026 along with our audience, um and I'll be talking about why my choices, but thinking about all the stuff that you and I have been through in the last half of the year and the hopes that we had at the start of 2025, and kind of we succeeded a lot in a lot of places, and then a lot of places like really slowed us down and try to stop us and stop our growth. So I'm hoping that with this cute little list that it really conveys the vibes that we're really trying to push forward and go into and bring with us, and you the audience too. Like, I personally hope that you guys find something in the songs that we're sharing with you, and as you guys know, we love music and we love talking about music, so I'm like super excited. Super excited for this silly little list.
Yes, yes, yes. So I guess without further ado, folks, gonna turn the tables over to, well, actually last year I went first, so this year you're gonna go first.
Yeah,
Uh
in this video that
yeah.
no one saw last year.
Well, it's like, no, they saw like part of it. Like it's just that we never finished the full list. But what is the first song for you?
um I think, all right, so let's start with Salt and Pepper, Body Beautiful.
Okay.
This is I first heard the song off the To Wong Fu Thanks for Everything Julie Newmar soundtrack, and it's plays in the opening credits for that movie
Hmm.
when Wesley Snipes, John Leguizamo, and Patrick Swayze are dragging up and getting ready for the night. And ever since I've heard this song, it's like stuck with me. And over the summer, I tried to embody this song and try to embody its feelings and the strength it gives me and certainty and confidence in myself. And I lost that along the way this year, sadly, but I want to embrace that again and bring that with me into 2026 and hold on to it tighter than I was this year and let bitches know I am that bitch. So, yeah, this is how I'm going into every aspect of my life, and just holding on to it. And I think it's a great song, and I think a lot of people will like it. It's DY. Yes, I am body beautiful. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, it's something I started the summer with and try to hold on to, and I let it slip through my fingers. And I'm not trying to do that in 2026. I'm really trying to stand in who I am and what I got going on and the
Yeah.
heart that I got on the inside, and let let bitches know that I am her. I am
Yeah.
she. And I'm moving in confidence in a more reinforced strength of myself, and I'm hoping to attract not just love and finances in 2026, but just a bit more kick in the ass too, personal kick in the ass. Yeah.
Hey, I feel it. I feel it. That's the type of energy we on.
Yeah.
You know, I think well, I'm gonna follow it up with I guess you say my first song to bring into 2026. It's funny because I heard this song for the very first time just a few months ago when I was in
Mhm.
Japan, and it was at the kickboxing event that I heard this
Mm.
song, and it was the intro music for the very last fight. So last fight of the night. First time seeing kickboxing like in person, and you know, seeing people getting knocked out. It's crazy. But it's the intro music for this fighter, Gen, and like, you know, he's famous around the world and everything, but it's
Mm.
like the aura, like, and then it's one thing seeing it and hearing the song as it's coming on, and I'm just
Mhm.
sitting there and I'm just like, yo, what is this song, like, why is this like the aura of the song? And the reason he picked the song is because, well, he wanted to become a superstar.
Mhm.
That was his, you know, that's his motto, and this is the song he's been fighting under for a while. And then I went to go see, well, who actually sings this song. Lo and behold, you know the song with Megan Thee Stallion, Star, that
Mhm.
became
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
massive, right? But
Yeah.
Cole, who she does the song with, yes, Cole sings this song, and he actually made this song about, I think, 10 or 15 years before Star with with Megan Thee Stallion.
Right. Let's
Yes,
get that
yes,
right. Let's
yes,
get that
yes.
right.
Let's get that right. Let's get that right. It's just that Nicki Minaj and you know,
Yeah,
Megan Thee
yeah.
Stallion been each other, you know. But Cole, superstar. This is literally the fight intro music for Gen. So here we go. It's just nothing but vibes because we ain't gonna have lyrics for this one. Okay.
Everybody wanna be a superstar 死んだら叶わない自分との戦い自分のためだけじゃねえ王子のマメンもそう死んだパパの名を借りたから大丈夫心配すんなママ
And that is Superstar by Cole. So the lyrics translations,
Mm.
that after, like, you know, after I listened to the song and then I went to go check for the translations of the song, and it's literally it talks about, like, you know, goals and aspirations, right? Everybody
Mhm.
wants the crown, everybody wants to take the stage, wants to be in the spotlight, but how many people are going to work for it, how many people are going to put the work in, whether it's music, how many people are, you know, think that they um are something, right? But when
Mhm.
it comes time to step in and do the work and stuff like that, then, you know, everyone's clamoring for this the top spot, but not everyone's gonna put the same amount of work in, right? So
Right.
the when I saw again on like, you know, come out to the song, right, and he's always, his motto is, you know, who's going to outwork me, this is why I'm a champion, right?
Mhm.
And he plays the song for his opponents because they got to step in the ring with him at the end of the day, and the only people
Mm.
that's gonna that and he said if he lose, then that means he's just a wannabe, you know, because the,
Mhm.
like, you know, he everybody wants to be a superstar, everybody wants to be, you know, have all the money, the fame and the fortune, but those people, like, the only people that are going to be to that level is the only the people that's going to outwork me, and nobody's gonna outwork me. That's pretty
Mhm.
much what he's, like, you know, saying. And you know,
Yeah.
he embodies the song itself. And so I think about it, I was like, yeah, you know, that's kind of the time I'm on. Like, the, you know,
Mhm.
we, like, who is gonna really like outwork us? Well, those are gonna be other superstars, right? The people who have
Mhm.
already reached that plateau, right? So if we are superstars in the making, you know, then it's like, you know, we're this is the confidence that, you know, having ourselves and to put that work in. You know, we don't want to be the wannabes, we want to be just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's essentially what it comes down to. And so I'm just like, yeah, I totally feel like this song, especially looking at Cole's career since he released Superstar, and then, you know, that he had a massive song with Megan,
Yeah.
and he's just been on a heater. He also had Ejima, which was like his, when people first
Yep.
started to like take note of him too. And so I'm just like, yeah, I mean, man's is still on the rise to becoming, you know, a worldwide superstar. and and everybody can be a superstar in their role, which is something that always gets said in like in the NBA. Like there are superstars, the names that you'll hear of, like the LeBron James, the Michael Jordans. Like you might not even need to watch basketball, but you've heard of these people.
You know them.
And in
Yeah.
content creation, that would be cool to have. But then there are also people who are superstars in the roles, the lesser known people who still every single day are still like striving to be somebody that is
Yeah.
that's known, and that's us. At the end of the day, we're content creators, so
Yeah.
obviously that is like one of like the big goals too. So yeah, that was the
Yeah.
type of energy I was on, and the type of energy I'm bringing for 2026.
I like it. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Very, I think Body Beautiful and Superstar is very,
Mhm.
yo, we are that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
You
yeah,
got it,
and there's
LTK. Like we are like we are working hard. We're moving in confidence, and we are like being assertive in that confidence
yeah.
in 2026. And you could come along for the ride if you'd like, and we'll uplift you. But just know you're not knocking that confidence. You're not shaking our
Yeah.
confidence in 2026. Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yep. Oh man. So, what's your next song?
My next song is Jessie Ware, For Yourself. Like, okay, so since this song came out 2021, um, I I will drag this song into the grave with me. And this song means so much to me. It is my Krakoa anthem. If you read X-Men, it is my Krakoa anthem. Like to me, this is the song of Krakoa. I just since it came out, just like yeah, I just need Marvel to hook up with Jessie Ware and just have her and Dazzler fucking do a collab. Like, and it has to be the song, but this song means so much to me. It's again just another song about standing in your confidence and knowing who you are despite what labels or what numbers or what issues people have with you, that you are more than that, that you are again that you are everything. And like with Body Beautiful, um it's it's a song that I'm always trying to hold on to, but the message sadly always slips through my fingers at some point, and I'm really hoping in 2026 that does not happen again. Every time this song comes on, it puts a smile on my face, it gets me moving, it just feels so good. And I think everyone needs to listen to this song at least 10 times in their life. It
Mhm.
really will get you moving. It'll set a fire under your ass. It'll help build up your self-esteem. It's just so important to me, and it's so good. Yeah. I love this song so much. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Oh. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. Like every time I hear this song, it really does light a fire in me. Like I just it really is just about just letting go.
Yeah.
Like and living for who you are and also uplifting the people around you. Like for all of us to live in our truths and fuck all the other noise. Fuck all the other noise. It's it's just so uplifting, and I can't like I move every time. I move every time. To me, this is one of the best songs of the 2020s. Um, and it has gotten me through so much in the last couple years. And it's sad to say, but I don't think I listened. I think by the quarter mark of the year, or no, the halfway mark of the year, was like I wasn't hearing it.
Mhm.
Um, I like to say that I hadn't even pressed play on the song, and the message itself completely lost to me, just like Body Beautiful. Just concepts that I was really trying to like, I think a lot of us were going through that this year. We started the year trying to hold on to these feelings and really trying to push ourselves, and things just like got crazy. Like, things just went topsy turvy. We were in the upside down. Things went real left and sideways
Yeah.
so fast in an instant. Truly, I could
Shit
speak for
got
like
bad real
our,
quick.
yeah, for our personal experiences, things that we've gone through and shared with each other personally, and it's so weird because like on this life is a healing journey, right? And I've talked about this in other in like when we do our music video reactions and Yap sessions, that there'll be moments where I just don't listen to anything. Like
Yeah.
I disconnect. And then when I come back to it, I'm just like, "Oh, wait, that's right. That's why I love this, cuz it makes me feel good." It just it it just reminds me of these things I already know about myself, that those positive, affirming, uplifting voices get quiet, and it's like, no, you need to shout again. You need to free yourself from all the bullshit and just live in it. Live for yourself. Live for who you are. Don't hide. You're not someone's perceptions or expectations. You are you.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is live up to yourself, right? Do your best. Like, you can make mistakes, you could take a stumble. Life's gonna get hard, but you gotta fucking get back up, right? And
Yeah.
like, be naked with it, man. Dance around with each other, praise each other, give each other flowers, but make sure you're also giving yourself your flowers. You deserve that. And yeah, that's why I love this song, and I will forever love this song. And I do think it's one of the most important musical notes in the last 10 years, honestly, yeah.
Oh man. Yo, the
And
energy.
and as always, music video 10 out of 10. So
Yes, the energy to bring into 2026 is confidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
And holding on to that, like I I I don't know, you and I have had a conversation, not as many in this year, because we really thought we had we
Mhm.
really thought we had it this year. And then but then in the last couple months we've had a lot of conversations where I have felt both of our spirits and our resolve a bit shaky, quite shaky, really. And
Mhm.
I mean, it's to be expected with what we've been through, right? But like, yeah, I want us both to be like, we know what we got.
Yeah.
Talk about, it's always every once in a while you and I have that flash of, well, we know who we are. We know we are that bitch. So we just gotta make sure that we really hold on tight to that in 2026. I want that for you. I want to make sure you're constantly getting your flowers.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're freeing yourself. I want to make sure that you are in your body beautiful era. I just like, I want it all for you, and I want it all for me. And that's what we're doing in 2026.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I guess time for me to compound on top of that with the
Okay.
song that I have chosen. Going all the way to a song that came out in 2014. Is that right? Yeah, 2014. So I'm going way back in the archives for this one.
Hmm.
And it's from an anime, Sword Art Online, which I know you haven't seen, but you probably heard a lot about in
Yeah.
passing.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
talked about it.
yeah. And this is like this artist here, man. Uh, ain't nothing like getting hit in the face with vocals,
Hmm.
right off the bat. And this is an artist that does. So this is the first time you're gonna be seeing this one. It's the artist Eri Aoi. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And the name of the song is Ignite. And look, we're about to be igniting a lot of feelings with this one. I wonder if the subs are for here too. So we're about to find out in real time. Okay, before she hits us with the vocals. It literally, okay, I don't think there's any subs for this one because it literally like it just starts blasting.
Okay. I should lower the
So
volume a little bit. I should lower the volume
yeah,
a
you
little bit.
should lower the volume because it just when she starts, there ain't that much stopping. That's yeah.
迷わずに今矛盾だらけの
So this song,
made me want to go running. Like not like a runner, but like it made me want to go.
yeah. So this song follows the famous pattern, similar to a song that we just watched, Stella Stella,
Hmm.
where the song is like Stella Stella was like they wanted to be like they don't want to be the Cinderella, but they want to be the Prince Charming, right?
Hmm.
This song is very similar in terms of like dealing with struggles, insecurities, dealing with lack of confidence, right?
Hmm.
And igniting a flame within yourself and talking about how small the flame is in the very beginning,
Hmm.
and on being unsure of yourself. To then, when you get to around to the second chorus, giving yourself that boost of confidence to know that there are better days, to know that there's another day that you can continue to fight for what you truly believe in and start to build that confidence. So then when we get the bridge, is when you now have that full on confidence. And like when she has the torch and the torch begins to like basically ignite more flames, and then even the lines in the music video showing like a whole different matrix amongst the person itself,
Hmm.
because now you can overcome these struggles,
Hmm.
and that's what the bridge builds into, to now more so newfound meaning of a newfound self, essentially. So you know how we have that phrase, new year new me? It's not new year
Yeah.
new me, it's new year same me.
Yep.
But there's a whole new level to what
Right.
I'm trying to accomplish, to what I can overcome, and stuff like that. And that mirrors what happens in some of the like the stuff that happens in Sword Art Online for that arc that this song When Did They came out,
Hmm.
especially for what the characters were going through and trying to overcome. A lot of self doubt. Like, are we actually going to live? Like, we're trapped in this video game. Is there life for us? Or now we're out of this video game, so many people have died, is what is worth living for? Like, because now you have to deal
Hmm.
like survivor guilt and then all these other issues that everyone's facing through. So yeah, that song bringing that energy back into 2026, because we talk about it off streams, and I mean, hey, even in the last song, like trying to like more confidence in ourselves,
Yeah.
building this newer version of ourselves. So from being with my first song to want to be a superstar, and then putting the work in, and then it's also all right having the confidence to know that no matter what, we have the talent, we have all the capabilities. It's more so believing that this is something that not only that we're worthy of, but that we can achieve those things. And that is the messages amongst the messages for 2026 that I want to usher in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm actually gonna that's it's I'm just thinking like it's so funny how this is working out. I'm gonna latch on to those feelings of perseverance and pushing through, and we're gonna go with Pat Benatar Invincible.
Okay.
This I'm going way, way back to the 1980s, kids. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, of all time. It is off a Pat Benatar album, but it is also off one of my favorite cult classic movies, The Legend of Billie Jean, starring Supergirl's Helen Slater. And I I actually just rewatched this movie after a difficult period that I was going through this year, and just hearing like watching the story itself about a young girl who isn't well off, her and her brother who are whose image and struggle is used against people who are abusing them and who set them on this path of kind of rebellion and resistance, and how you can become a folk hero even out of nowhere. How you're just like a kid living your life and someone pushes you in the wrong or tries to assert a certain amount of dominance over you, push you in the wrong direction, and then all of a sudden you become an inspiration and a guiding light to so many people, and finding that power within yourself to stand up for yourself, and that's what the song captures as well. um it's looking at things fall apart around you, whether it's personal or the world, and thinking like, what's the point? But then finding that strength to go on and to be invincible in the face of adversity and oppression and difficult times. And this and Pat Benatar's vocals, I like. She is one of my favorite solo singers. She's one of my favorite rock stars. I haven't like I it's again just like with Jesse Ware Free Yourself and Body Beautiful Salt and Pepper. One of those artists that I have let go in the last couple years, sadly, that I haven't circled back to, and I forgot just how important this artist is to me and the foundation of who I am and how much of a hard ass bitch I like strong I could be through the vocals and the talents of someone else that has shown me to be who I am and to live in my truth and in my own strength. I and I found that again in the movie and in the song in the last couple months, and it's just like I also think about like I don't I feel like in the last I would say maybe 20 years we don't get a lot of fight songs anymore from artists, at least Western artists that I'm aware of, right? I don't think there are a lot of pushback songs against the man or against tough times like there used to be. Like there used to people like truly people were coming out with say something songs so much on the regular that I don't really think exists anymore. People were more vocal about oppression and fighting against that and finding strength in that. So I hope that in listening to this, people can relate to it and find their own strength in it. But like, yeah, I this song fucking whips. It's so good. It's just so good.
Okay.
Let's get it, bitch. Let's get it. Chills every time. I'm just gonna go watch Billie Jean. I'll be back. I'll be back in an hour. But yeah, the line that always sticks with me is with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. If you believe in what you're doing, if you believe in standing up, if you believe in it's not sacrificing. You just got to do it.
Yeah.
And if that too, like just believing in yourself too and who you are as a person and knowing that what you're looking at is wrong, knowing that is what's happening around you and to other people is wrong, and you speaking, it's not a sacrifice to speak out about it. It's not a sacrifice to be active about it. Um as and when things are done to you too, to move in a way that's like, no, I know what was done to me,
Mm-hmm.
and speaking out about it and pushing back against like the bad that other people are doing to you, making sure that you are heard, and it's just what you got to do. To who you were yesterday, you were innocent to these situations, and then it could just flip on a dime, right? So much can
Yeah.
just like change, but you got to stand up. You got to say something. You got to fight back.
Yep.
And I feel like, it's the meaning of the song, of the movie too. I feel like a lot of us have lost that. I also feel like entertainment has lost that as well, just in how media is structured now, and what gets pushed and things like that. Like things are always going to be tough, and we have the power to change that. Either if it's like your own personal sphere, when things are when you're those closest to are wronged, whether or you're wronged yourself, you have to stand up and do something about it. The world is falling apart. You can do your part in speaking up, and I feel like we all need more of that. And
Yeah.
it's something that again that I'm holding on to at least for the world, but for myself personally, I need to be more assertive in, you know, uh, speaking out and speaking up for myself, and again pulling in for the confidence and igniting that flame and becoming my own hero, like in Ignite and in Stellar, where I never pictured myself as a damsel in distress or a Cinderella, even though I think Cinderella, is a boss
Mhm.
bitch in her own way. But it's more about just being more active and picking up my own sword and shield, not just for the people around me, but for myself too. And really doing that in 2026 and forward. Life's too short not to stand up for yourself. Life's
Yeah.
too short not to stand up and do what's right. And to let those who have abused you, who have oppressed you, who have harmed you in some way, let them know that you know that what they did was wrong and they're not going to get away with it. Anyway, y'all should watch The Legend of Billie Jean. It is a great movie. Helen Slater is fantastic. And listen to more Pat Benatar. She is like
10 out of 10 song.
yeah,
Definitely.
yes,
Yes.
yes, that's what I want more for you too. I want like, you know, you and I go to bat for each other constantly. I'm always lifting up my sword and shield for you.
Mhm.
I will take down any dragon, any person who breathes or looks at you wrong in any direction. They will have to fight me. And I know you are
Do the
constantly,
same.
and you will always do the same for me. But in those moments that I really feel you and I need to also start doing it for ourselves as well.
Yes.
Um, that we are worth fighting for ourselves.
Yeah.
We are worth protecting ourselves. So
Yes.
that's what I want to bring into 2026 for us. Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems that we're just compounding
Yeah.
the things that we're bringing in, because even my next song, I think it just you talked about fight songs. This song has been used in multiple fight videos, in multiple boxing stuff, even on commercials and TV shows, and it's from an artist named Andy Mineo.
I know
And
that name.
you probably do. You've probably seen him. I have a very special story about Andy here. When I was in college, he was my residential advisor.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And I remember being in the studio because we had like on the campus at City College when I was there. Yeah, we would go to like the studio there, and he would be working on like essentially his mixtape at that time. And yeah, he's a Christian hip hop artist. And like Andy was the like I mean he'll tell you himself, but before he like got real heavy into his faith, he was wild, right?
Mm,
Wild, right? But decisions like a lot of things happen, and I mean his story is well documented, especially for like his rise within the Christian hip hop community, especially when we used to work with Heesun Lee
mm.
back in the days too. So but yeah, Andy came out with this song "You Can't Stop Me," and this was a song that I play it every year, right? But as you mentioned before, sometimes we play these songs and we just forget their meaning, but then they come back around to us.
Mhm.
And then we try to embody it for like we know this is a song that we want to embody, but then it just slips, because we go through a lot of things, and then it just feels like when we try to get back to the song, it's not connecting at that time, or it's like we're just missing it. But
Mhm.
this is a song I know for sure I want to bring into 2026. The song came out, I mean, it says 10 years ago. It doesn't even feel like that. But when I think about what I was doing 10 years ago, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, we've been in the game for about 12, 13 years, so we've been at this whole thing for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I think about this year, what was one of my major goals was consistency. And it's been a roller coaster. But the model that I was trying to bring into 2025 was that consistency creates cash, right? Um,
Mhm.
and I've seen the fruits of what consistency can bring, right? But even if you have consistency, what you also need is execution.
Mhm.
And that's why for 2026, I'm looking at like it's a divergent model of the consistency creates cash, but execution creates empire, or in this other case, execution creates execution equals empire, or execution equals excellence, because both of those things are also true. So if we want to build something greater, we're all going to need to execute. And there's going to be a lot of the detractors, right? Whether it's health, other people, there's just so many other the detractors out there that may not want to see us become great. And we have this song here that I continue to embody, and I listen to it when I'm at the gym, and yeah, it just gets me pumped. So from a fellow New Yorker who's been doing their thing for the last decade plus, Andy Mineo, You Can't Stop Me.
Can't stop, won't stop. Where the bricks at? I give him that Diddy bop. Like, take that, take that, take that, take that.
Before Diddy.
I'ma do that ASAP. Got Andy on my side. That's the confidence I got. 'Cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me.
Mortal Kombat.
I like the use of animation in this video.
When they did everything.
Yeah. No, that song slap. That song slap.
Yeah, 10 years ago, man. Like, yeah, like when I think about, I mean, seeing where Andy has come from 10 years ago to, I mean, even before then, like this was like his breakout song. Because I saw it, like, I mean, like it was all over commercials, boxing promotions, when this was still when, like, I think Mayweather and Pacquiao were fighting too. So it just, and viral back then was like, you know, 10 million views, 19 million views, 20 million views, right? Where this thing was not common, where you can, like, the most viewed video at this time 10 years ago was Psy's Gangnam Style, because it broke 1 billion, right? And that was still like unheard of, because no other music videos were getting past like, even like for the Justin Biebers of the world, like you're talking about, these people were barely breaking 100 million views. You know, Spotify was in its infancy, so having 19 million, you know, like we're passing 10 million was all in. And then in the Christian hip hop genre, which wasn't like, it's big within its communities, but something to then, you know, talk about transcend that genre and then just go like worldwide. So it was like one of those things that became like massive. And I just thought about that, like, damn. I mean, the lyrics of the song itself was like yeah, like people was like, hey man, Andy, you're not gonna write a verse like Kendrick. You're not gonna be like this person. You're never gonna, like, yada yada yada. All these people just telling you the stuff that you can't or won't. And then you hear the lyrics, coulda, shoulda, woulda. These are all the things that he says to be paralyzed by fear, right? And I obviously, as content creators, we hear it all, like, you can't do this, you gotta do this, you should be like this, and wham, shut the fuck up, right? Like, literally, like it's so much all of that, bro. And next year it's literally going to be more and I'm just going to be like, yo, just shut the fuck up, like legitimately, and just kill people with success. That is the biggest model. But you know, it's like we know what it takes. But even though we know what it takes, if we don't execute, we won't get there. And so that is why valuing execution even more so going in 2026. That's what I'm looking at doing, because I know that has been my cardinal sin. There will be spurts where we'll see like a lot of success and things will pop off, but it's consistency. Like, you know, it's not to say that it would be nice to have videos that go, say, viral every single day, right? But that's just something that isn't consistent. You just never know. But if there's a consistently and invisibly, you know, being there, being present, that's more so I'm looking for us, you know, just with us, like, to just be, not only just be there, but so that people know that, hey, you know, no matter what other people say, this is what we doing. This is what we about.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if people don't like it, well, we not for you. So
Yeah, you don't gotta be here.
Yeah. 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 I don't know why I'm doing the 6-7 motion now.
Please stop.
Just saying.
Before we jump into my next, can we pause real quick?
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay. All right. So,
All right.
Jumping into your next song.
Yeah. Jumping into, and again, latching onto some of the themes that you spoke about with Andy. We're gonna go with Jerry Halliwell's "Look at Me," which is her first solo single right after she left the Spice Girls, and it packs a fucking punch. And I love this song. I love it. Like, look, I'm a Spice Girls ride or die hard. They're the fucking Spice Girls, right? And when Jerry left, I was devastated. I'm still devastated by traumatized by Jerry leaving all those years ago. Though they have all reconciled and come back together and done a world tour together. Rumors are of another maybe possible Sphere show in Vegas. I guess I will be, if that happens, I will be giving my money to the Vegas Sphere. I don't want to, but it's the Spice Girls. I think I gotta do it. But yeah, when this song came out, it was a statement. And to me, it's still such a fucking statement song. And you know, it's again just like Body Beautiful, Free Yourself, and Invincible. A message and themes that I've attached to myself and held on to since hearing the song for the first time. But as life happens, you sadly, it again slips through your fingers, and I'm trying to really hold on to it. It's about people's perceptions of you and the labels and the ideas and the images they want to put on who you are as a person, and as an individual, and want that to only be the only thing, the stories they tell, the fanfic that they tell about you. And it's like just standing in there going, sure, you're looking at me, right? Just, you could take it all. The face is, as the lyrics go, this face is free. I can be anything you want. But you're looking at me, right? It's that concept of, you can hate me, you can love me, but those who hate me, who want to make up these stories about me, or want to project these images and perspectives and expectations of me, you're still giving me your attention. You're, as we say, thanks for watching our video. Thanks for giving us the views. Thanks for giving us the clicks. You can hate me all you want, but you're also contributing to my success. So it's that, and then mixed with also the lies that we tell about each other, the lies that we tell about people that we deem not worthy of humanity or decency, and kind of living in that, just like, I can't control what you say. I can't control what you do. I can't control how you feel about me. All I can keep doing is being myself. And I guess you're gonna follow along because you've got nothing else to do and you've got no life of your own. So it's very like, and it's something that I have needed to stand in, especially this year. And I'm trying to drag that boat for both of us into 2026, and how we go about living our lives separately and together, the content we make. And, as you mentioned, we've been in this game for so long. And if we're just talking about just that alone, all the bullshit we've had to put up from other people and the stories that they've told about us to other people. And it's just like, well, okay, you chose to say that about me. It's not true at all. There's no monicum of truth in it. And then the people who chose to believe you, well, I can't do anything. We can't do anything about that. And then when they are actually around us and get to know us, they're like, I guess you're not what I believed you were. And damn, that's crazy. And it's like, damn, it is crazy, isn't it? So it's crazy, isn't it? So to haters, old and new, Look at Me by Jerry Halliwell.
Okay.
My gosh, superficial expectations. Look Look at me.
Oh man. How many people believe in all the dramas?
Exactly.
All right,
And then
Ginger.
killing yourself off, killing who you used to be off. Such a wild statement.
Hey. Lifting the shirt up. Gotta reveal them abs.
Like, true, like, it's such a statement. It's especially, like, it's rough for a fandom, right? But as a woman, especially now, I'm probably older than she was when this came out, but
Yeah.
living the life that I've lived, it is such a statement to go, who you were, who people saw you as,
Yeah.
that image is dead and gone. And I love that in this video that's the ginger look is the only thing in color.
Yeah.
Like, and just laughing in your
Gotta just
face,
throw the
like laughing
ginger out the window.
yes. It's just, I mean, again, I'm so happy that she's reconciled, that they've all reconciled, but that she's reconciled with, her feelings and going through that phase in her life. And, but it really is a moment when you think about it and you remove yourself out of, fandom brain and just looking at it. And it's just such a powerful statement and stance to make. And in the lyrics too, it's like, the trauma queen, if that's your thing, like everything that they were saying about her,
I remember the
when
drama
she left,
spice.
like yeah, like
Yeah.
and it was such a wild time to live through. And I think about it like funnily enough, I think about it too, like even Jessica getting kicked, like she didn't leave Girls' Generation, but getting kicked out of Girls' Generation, and then all the stories swirling around then, like it is we could quite oh god, that's something I could talk all day about. But the perceptions of women in entertainment, but just women in general, and all these ideas and concepts that we put on each other. And just kind of laughing in the face of it, like, sure, I'm the fantasy you built. Whatever you want me to be, go ahead. It's not who I am, but the space is free.
Yeah.
I'm here. Um, what are you doing? Oh, you're
Yeah.
building up more stories about me in your head. You're building up more perceptions about me in your head. I'm not going away. I'm still here. And she like kept trucking along in her solo work, and in all her successes. Like, personally, I've got like other personal opinions about where she is at in life now, but I really talk about fucking girl power, taking already the thesis of I was gonna say Girls' Generation, the thesis of the Spice Girls, and really holding on to that and grabbing onto it, and like, well, it's still girl power very much, but it is also woman power, and it's solo woman power, and I'm here.
Yeah.
So who do you want me to be? Because you're gonna keep watching my videos, you're gonna keep looking at the magazines that I'm in, you're gonna keep talking about me. But it's also like whatever I know it's not the truth,
Hmm.
but it is what it is, right? Like I just so again, something I very much want to take into 2026 is that mindset of go ahead, say whatever the the fuck you want to say. Spread whatever rumors you got to build, tell whatever stories you got to tell. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm gonna
Standing 10
I know
toes down.
yep. You know the truth, I know the truth, we know the truth, and even for you too, and like, because we've talked about a lot of things that have happened to both of us over the years, in personal spaces, but then also in content creation spaces.
Yeah.
Um, you guys are gonna keep building stories about us, getting and even some people who got close to us and then take little bits and pieces of our lives and spin it into fairy tales for their own personal enjoyment and entertainment to spread that to others. And if you're one of those people and you're watching it, you just know that we know.
Yeah.
Just know that we know. And we're still here and we're going to keep moving. And there's going to be success, whether you like it or not. And we're going to keep being ourselves. And connecting to who we connect to and living the lives that we've lived. And whatever you're concocting doesn't change what we've done.
Yeah.
It doesn't change who we are. So you're welcome to come along for the ride and have a good time, or go be a bitter Betty and sit in your corner and I don't know, be sad about whatever, but look at me. Yes, Jerry. Yes, Jerry Halliwell, please. I need you. I feel like pop stars kind of have this energy. Certain
Mhm.
pop stars still there's this type of energy that still gets carried through, but there's just something about being in a girl group and then going, shit got fucked.
Yeah.
People are telling stories. Things are gonna get sad about me. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm just gonna laugh in the face of it.
Yeah.
This is dead and buried, and it's time we all moved on.
Yeah.
Fucking thank you, Jerry Halliwell.
That's how we gotta handle so
That's how we gotta
much.
move. That's
Yeah.
how we gotta move.
That's how we. Yeah. Nah. That's how it's gotta be, man. Because
Mhm.
too much negativity dwelling from other people, bro. It's time to just be like, no bueno. That doesn't work for me,
Or-
big dog.
Shut the fuck up, big dog.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're gonna talk, if you're gonna yell, just go do it over there. How does this service me in any way? Yeah. So go ahead, go be the town crier. Go shout in your little village circle to all who want to hear your stories and believe your stories. I'll be building my cities. I'll be building my states, and we'll be having a grand old time over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm thinking I guess with my next song, right? Because this is bringing I guess so this is gonna be a different vibe we bring in, because 2026, 2025, I did some traveling. I mean, mainly to Japan, right? And we always talk well, not always, but we talk about it offline and whatnot. Life, where's life taking us? And between all aspects, of course, a lot of the time we talk about financials, right?
Yeah.
But we also talking about love and all the other things too. And every now and then, it's be like, you know what? If I'm gonna start a family, what is the song that I'm gonna be bringing in 2026 for that? Now I don't know. Listen, man, look, it's very expensive out here, right?
It is very expensive out here. Yes.
It's very expensive out here. Okay, and dating is expensive too, right?
It is. Yes.
And so is acting a total fool. That's very expensive. Okay, right? I said this off stream. One day we'll probably stay on stream. Or every time I say off stream, even though I'm not streaming.
They know what we mean. They know what we mean. You guys already know how we speak, so you know what we mean.
Y'all should know by now, because So this song particularly, right? It's a meme within my Discord community, but I tell everybody that let's see, where is it? Journal Solar. So this song here is from Vincenzo, the K-drama, and there's two versions of it. We're gonna listen to the one from Solar from Mamamoo. And yeah, this song embodies a lot of tension and good feelings, especially when you're with that other person and whatnot. So for those people who are whether you're deciding to start a family or if you're going to be messing around, be safe. Other people, I don't know. I don't know if you heard this song. I think I've probably showed you this song before, maybe or maybe not.
Adrenaline rushing through my veins, I forgot of the pain. I don't know what I should want, I don't know where to go. Fire rising up to higher. I'm burning up with fire in me. I'm no good for you, so leave me now. Another world.
I'll definitely say 10 out of 10 vocals.
Yes, Solar from Mama Moose. Yeah, the song. It's funny because the song has just made it to my playlist like every single year.
Mhm.
And while it's more of a meme, well, it was more of a meme. Every single time the song comes up, right, it is a feeling of desire, right? When sometimes, especially we think we're not good enough for something, and this applies not to just love, just money, just success. The perfect imposter syndrome type song, especially
Mm.
from the lyrics itself, right? So going into 2026, right, it's more being like the model I've seen myself for 2026 is building a lot more confidence in just all aspects of life, right? And that's why I threw like love and money into there, because that is something, especially that these are things I do want to aspire for. But at the same time, it's like, it's like feeling good enough for those things, right? And we've had these talks off camera and whatnot. uh and it's just one of those things where positioning to feel that, okay, the things that happen for us, especially the good things, they're deserved, like we're deserving of it. Like Deku in
Mhm.
My Hero, when
Yeah.
he got the powers from All Might, he was like, yeah, you deserve this. And then at the very end of My Hero, he was like, yeah, you know what, these powers here, that your friends, your coworkers, and your just everybody came to, and they got this for you, you deserve that too. So deserving of the validation works in mysterious ways, as they say. Just like people say the
Mm.
Lord works mysterious, but validation works the same scope, right? So as we continue to build on a lot of these things, like it is adrenaline boosting. It is a type of what's it called? Like when you see videos pop off and do well, right? It is
Mhm.
a type of adulation and a feeling, and adrenaline does rise, right? When things aren't working out so well, it does feel like crushing, right? At the same time, it's like, all right, when something goes well, I'm like, all right, yeah, but that's the issue. There needs to be no
Mm.
but after, hey, this is working. Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, no. I don't want to have any more yeah buts and any more second guessing. So when it feels right, just go for it. That's a lot of the things I'm going to be doing in 2026. I need to take more calculated risk. And that's another big thing too. So it's like, so I don't have those feelings of emptiness that Solar says in the song. So there is no feelings of like not even not a buyer's remorse. That's not the right word, but when you go for something and it's working out, to not second guess those things, right? Because that's
Mhm.
obviously something I've done a lot of the time, right? And then going on with the other models of consistency and execution, having those in my mind side by side will help this other major hurdle. I
Mhm.
mean, if we're taking it to social media, most recently Kai Sanat came out, talked about how, I mean, hey, he hits 1 million subs on Twitch, feels like he's on top of the world. After he's done with the stream, feels like he was not even deserving of these accolades, or deserving of any of his success that he's had.
Mm.
Wanted to know if it was even warranted. And I'm like, yeah, I know what that feels like. I've seen it.
Mm.
We've literally been there, literally thought about the same thing. And it's always trying to chase like the next high, and no longer really want to chase the next high. I just want us to chase consistency,
Mm.
where at least, because where we're happy with what we've working for and working towards, and then happy with the results, and knowing that, okay, we put our best foot forward, and that there won't be any feelings of like imposter syndrome popping up or anything like
Mm.
that, because that can be a massive deterrence. So those feelings of adrenaline, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, making sure to keep in check for 2026.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I felt. I feel like yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think let's do our honorable mentions, and
Yes.
then we'll jump into our final picks
Yep.
that we want to bring into 2026. So I did pick a song, but I'm actually changing it because do I want to? No, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it. So my honorable mention is Cher's 1987 self-titled album Cher, the song titled Perfection. And it's, as we've talked about in Cher is my number one everything. She is so important to me. And there's just, again, I reconnected with this song this year, and it's about just like Look at Me and Body Beautiful and Free Yourself and Invincible. Just songs about expectation placed on you and understanding that and trying to uphold yourself to the expectations of others, but coming to the realization that you're not perfect. You've been driven into this ideal of perfection, but you make mistakes and that's okay. Um you kind of and in those mistakes you just got to learn from them. You
Mhm.
got to understand that you don't need there is a in my opinion there is a perfection that you could get with yourself, but that's self perfection, things that you are more comfortable with,
Yeah.
and knowing that it's okay to fuck up. Like, to me, that's in my head a perfect mentality to have. Like, yeah, I fucked up, I took a stumble, there was a misstep here. What can I do to grow and learn from this? How can I push past the expectations and the perceptions of other people that are driving me because they see me as a woman, they see me as an older person, a queer person, societal expectations, past friendship, or expectations and things like that. And it's just like, it's okay. We could push through this shit. It's we can get past it and
Yeah.
learn from it. So yeah, and it's Cher and it's 80s rock Cher, and this album's so important to me. This album's so good. But yeah, so it's Cher's Perfection. Yep. Oh, let's get into it, bitches. Oh, those 80s guitars. I think I when it comes to love, I just don't know. I've been driven from the strength, pushed to the limit every day and night. To make it something real, I guess it when it comes to thank you, Cher, thank you, Cher. Like, truly, just like what you talked about, the imposter syndrome,
Yeah.
and just the work that we do either personally or together over the years of knowing each other and not knowing each other and going into 2026. It's fumbling and making mistakes and you know understand, like you said, consistency is cash, but it's
Mhm.
taking the time to make what we want real. And it's also about love too. Like, I'm
Yeah.
hoping to find the one in 2026. Sure, that'd be super super lovely, but I think about in the lines of friendship and the connections I've made, and striving to be perfect in those connections and in those relationships, and either being betrayed or being hurt, or even making my own mistakes in those relationships, and,
Mhm.
and fumbling the bag one way or another, if that's even possible, right? Like, I am me, so like, um but then learning from it. But it's you have the things that have been driven into your head about this stuff, whether it is success, whether it's work, whether it's love, growth, how much you're told you gotta be good at this.
Yeah.
If you stumble, you don't talk about stuff. You just fucking get back up and keep working. You sacrifice. You gotta do it, and it's just like, okay, but wait, I'm a little tired. Wait. So I just want to take that rock energy that she's really pushing in this song into 2026 for both of us. And now listening to the lyrics with you, I'm like, damn, the song also kind of reminds me of you, the things I know about you too. So I think it's like, it's so funny. It's like, oh man, I of a Cher song, I didn't realize just how Michael perfect it was. Like, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, man. Cher's voice. perfection. So my honorable mention song is gonna change from what it originally was, to a song that, yeah, when I think about for 2026, yeah, it's very soulful. Um, and yeah, I remember the like. This is one of those ones, of course, that I'm bringing that has no translation. So you like on it, I'm gonna have to say the translations afterwards. But yeah, I think you may remember this song from a long time ago, when we
I
covered this
mean,
group. But
I remember songs that have come out before I was even born, and songs that came out the year I was born. So probably.
yeah, so this song came out a long time ago, and the viewership is still criminal to this day. I'll never forget all the song, but it's with these four guys that was just singing and singing and singing. I wonder if you do remember the song. We're about to see. Before I do that, I actually just want to see if they actually have their MV here, because if they do, then I would like to show you that, since we've been doing that too. Hold on. If not, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we don't have the MD. So yeah, we're gonna be hearing the song itself. This might take it back. You might remember this song. All right, folks. So this song is from a group called Doglu. And their song, oh, this song came out a long time ago, and it's just one of those ones that I know I heard in passing. I believe I shared it with you during our YMTV days. But if this is,
I also want to say I love how that's transformed into this, actually.
Yes.
But yes.
yes. But yeah, they just know that these dudes were singing. The name of the song is called "Oh," and you're gonna hear "Oh" a lot. So that's
The only lyric in the song, and they're just singing it in all different ways.
Oh, yeah, that's all you get it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That body rolling music.
Oh yes, the body rolling music.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh man.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, they singing.
They're singing on on that song. They're singing on that song.
They are singing on that song. And that is a song I want to bring into 2026, because I mean, if there's one thing that we said about R&B in general, like nobody just be singing anymore, like
No.
like when dudes just stop singing like with their whole soul and whatnot, and especially with the song, like the song is about a lot of love, right? And all different types of love at that. And you know, we're people that have all different types of love as well. And for relationships, for career, fame, fortune, there's a lot of love in our heart, right? And you know, the glass breaking, you hear that, and you know, sometimes things don't go our way, and a lot of times, you know, we're always left asking a lot of questions. What could we have done better? What did we even do that was wrong? Did we do anything that's wrong? Right? And sometimes life just be throwing us punches where we're like, oh, maybe it's not always like, you know, we shouldn't always just blame ourselves. But that's just one of the things we always have to just take on the chin, because this is what society will say, that, you know, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's not your fault, you know, deal with it, right? And we've seen that happen way too many times. And across the industries that we're working in, between what we've been doing with ourselves, there's just like, I mean, the support system is much smaller for us and what we strive for than we tend to think, right? Often we're thinking about just within our own confines, right? Knowing that as we are working towards achieving great things, right? There's not a lot of people who are clapping for us. It's not a lot of people who are there as we're grinding. But when videos pop off, when success starts happening, it's a lot of people clapping for you, a lot of people who are cheering for you, a lot of people that you didn't even know were behind you at that point in time, when considered the race is done, the race is over. And it's like when you get to that destination, you're just like, is this fake love? Is this real love? Right? And as I look behind, I'm just like, oh, where was these people beforehand? Right? You know, you get those other people talking about the other memes, the other artists, you know, will give you so many one-liners, you know, about what that experience is like. But there's all different types of love out there, and which ones are the real and which one is the fake. And you know, especially with the people that have been supporting us over the years, like the people in the we'll see a lot of support from people who don't know us. Like for those of you in the comment section that have been showering us with love and saying this and the things that you guys like about what we're doing, you know, and seeing that, you know, this is the type of love and support that we get from complete and total strangers on, you know, the internet that don't know us in real life. But then we'll have people in our own lives that are being like, yeah, that's cool, it's whatever. But success happens. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That's I'm really happy for you. How can you help me? What? Like it's because it's too much like that. And 2026 genuine love is going to be hard to find. The more successful we become as well, it's also going to be hard to discern. And I'm just looking to make the most general and genuine experiences that we can possible. Honestly, you know, I do think that I know this song here has not been heard by a lot of people, and it's sad. You know, this group here disbanded within the same year. I thought that even when I heard their vocals, like songs beforehand, like, I mean, just their vocal talent, I thought that, damn, they are gonna blow up. But, you know, like EJ, and this is why I came around back to this song, like EJ from K-Pop Demon Hunters and Huntrix, you know, she was told that you're too old to be an idol, you're too old. And there's a lot of people who tell us the same exact thing, like, you're too old to enjoy the things that you talk about, or to talk about the things that you're currently doing and whatnot. And all, you know, it's like, you know, when you hear those things constantly, people trying to be a Debbie Downer, no matter the generation, you'd be like, hey, you're too old to like anime, you're too old to play video games, you're too old to be listening to this music, aren't you a little too past your genres and whatnot, like you're not out of this phase of life and stuff like that. And people just don't understand or care to understand these things until they see dollar signs behind it, or they see a big number of followers, or they see a big number of views and be like, oh yeah, you're making it or whatnot. And, you know, it's just listening to all of that nonsense over and over and over. And you're just here like, there's going to be a point where we just don't care to hear it anymore. And I mean, we said this off camera, off stream, whatever the term is. Like, honestly, there's going to be a point where I'm going to look at it and be like, how much is in the bank? Okay, cool. We are done. Like, and fade. Yeah, like the ultimate meme of of bro that just fades after he trucks the deuces and whatnot. You know, and that's essentially the life of a content creator. You know, if you were to put it and preface it like that. I mean, some people want to be stars that burn nonstop and probably overstay their welcome, right? But other people, you know, we have to also be realists when it comes to all these things too. Like we love the things that we talk about. We talk about music. Look, we're yapping. It's
Yeah.
2 hours, and we can do this like every single day of our lives. And honestly, that's what we would continue to do.
Hey,
Like this is what we do.
yeah.
And if there's other people who enjoy that, we are happy those people are along for the ride with us. Um, but we also understand that this is not something that people also en masses like doing. But the world is changing. More and more people are becoming yappers. They're becoming yap tubers as well. A term that I haven't really seen many people use, but I know we using it now. So that's
Yeah.
us. So we're gonna keep yapping about the things that we love, and after a certain point, then there won't be any more yapping on the interwebs and whatnot. So it's one of those things that enjoy it while it lasts, for as long as it lasts, and I that's what I'm looking forward towards. Enjoying all these times. We have years ahead of us, right? So it's not like something that's like it's happening immediately, but it's one of those
Right.
things where with the time that we have, like I want to find as many genuine you know moments as possible.
Mm.
And so, yeah, that's why I want to bring the song in. And I want the song to get popular. Like, hey, we got Kato, Turn the Lights On, that got popular after like 15 years. So if that happened for these guys in 2026, that's crazy. Because if it does happen, I'm going to clip this video. And this video,
You're like, I've been here since day one. I've been here since day one.
yeah, I'm gonna use this song in a lot of anime videos moving forward. I just want to see if it can happen, so that way when they be like, yo, how does this song go viral? Well, you see these people are carding
Well,
OTK, like they were here just yapping and
God,
singing. Yeah,
bro. Now I'm thinking of like a Share Perfection My Hero Academia edit. Like,
yeah. That's all
talk
we're gonna
about
be
talk
doing.
about crossing the streams. Talk about crossing the
That's all we're gonna be
streams.
doing. Yeah. Oh man. But I guess
Right.
what's your number
So,
one that you're bringing in?
Cardi B, Money. I will talk about why after, but I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh yeah.
I love money, you love money, we need money, give us money. Money is important, and we need more of it in 2026. So, and I'm standing on the fact that I think money is very important, and
Yeah.
this is why. Yep.
World that I like more than checks.
Money.
Wanna see is
Yep.
Money.
need a D, I need the all a bad bitch need is a I got
Yeah.
I need teeth for my egg.
I heard that Cardi went pop. They go pop.
Pop.
That's me.
That's me. Boo.
Just naked playing the piano.
Your dream, right?
Yeah, that is legit. Legit. Like on my piano. Just butt naked rich.
Yeah.
Money.
1000% the energy I'm bringing in to 2026.
Yeah.
Keep talking your shit. That's okay. Because I'm making money. Like, I don't think I need to explain more about why. I really do believe all the songs that we've compiled on this list, this is,
Yeah.
I think, is part of the bow that we're tying to wrap this up. Love is great, and sure, I would love to find love, but I'm money and success driven. Everything else is a nice little cherry on top, icing on the cake. But for security and stability, yeah, it's all about forward movement. It's about
Yeah.
money. And all a bad bitch needs is money. Everything else will come along. Like and it's also we talk about this a lot off stream, as you say. Money will fix a lot of the issues that we have, and like you said, it's deuces and evaporating into the mist at some point. But in order to get to that, we need money.
Yeah.
And for the mentalities that we have anyway, that we've cultivated over the years, The only thing that we had, like, because Mike, you a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. The only thing that we haven't had is
Yeah.
the money to
Money.
support that bad bitch lifestyle mentality that we have. And I love how Cardi is just so, she stands in it, and she
Yeah.
stands, and even to this, that's what it's about. Everything else is a extra plus, but and the people who want to talk about how you've changed, or you made a mistake, or you've done this, or it's not good enough that, or you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. The people who talk the most shit are the bitches who shit not together. And I'm tired of listening to those bitches. So watch our videos. Throw the brand deals our way. Um, and yeah, I want money for both of us in 2026, and that's the energy I want for everyone going into the new year.
Yeah.
Life is hard enough, and the world is cold and it's difficult, and some people are latching on to your name and speaking curses on your name and your vibe, and
Oh yeah.
they could keep doing that, and guess who's got bands in the coop?
Yeah. I feel it.
And I'm very much of the mindset of, we gotta board jets. It doesn't even matter if it's economy or whatever class, right? One day we'll hit
Yeah.
that first class status. One day we'll just hooking up and living our lives, and who fucking cares? You're not in my, what is it? You're not in my tax bracket.
Yeah.
That's the life that I want for us. You are not in my tax bracket. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think it's only fitting that the last song comes from another person that's also in the hoods. I mean, he's controversial. It's 50 Cent, but there's one song that encapsulates it all, man. Because for all the haters out there, many men wish death upon me. Like, this song, many men wish death upon me. That's us. Yeah. Crazy what Balrog be doing right now, because he's good.
Yeah, bro. Oh god.
Balrog's life story before you got to literally a Street Fighter. You had to know that's what they were thinking about the casting. So we need a real Street Fighter. 50 Cent, that's what we're gonna get. Crazy stories. But purpose of the songs just stays the same, man. Many men and women wish death upon us. And this is just to all literally the detractors, bro, because there's so many people out there. But at the same time, we know there's a lot of people who, like I said in the honorable mentions, a lot of people who shower us with love. And these are people who don't know us from, another random on the internet or whatnot. So, at the end of the day, we love and thank you guys for all the support that have been supporting us. And to all the people who have been detractors, fuck y'all. I mean, that ain't nothing simple as simple as that, bro. Like, there's nothing else. Like, it is, there's just nothing else. The brand that we bring, we're yappers. We love to yap, talk about whatever essentially we want to talk about and how it affects us. And how we see it for, our general experiences. And that's a brand that not everybody brings. A lot of people just chase what's going to be the most hype thing. A lot of people are going to chase whatever is going to absolutely clickbait and farm for the greatest hits, right? And our Venn diagram of stuff sometimes intersects with those things that are on the trends and stuff like that. But in 2026, we're staying true to ourselves. That's what it's essentially been about. I think we know where we're at in life and what we're aspiring to do, especially through YouTube, through content creation. And as I bring it back around towards the consistency, towards the execution. The further we get, the more distractors there are going to be. A lot of people that are just going to be, in the ears that you can't do this, you're not going to be able to achieve any of these things or whatnot. People that just go prey on your downfall, and those will be some of the loudest people clapping, saying that, yo, you did it. Because when we become undeniable, a lot of people just are like, hey man, you know what, I always believed in you, and you'll find comments from them be like, nah, you didn't, but you're here now, so it's whatever, right, type of deal. Man, this is for just anybody going into 2026. Doesn't really matter what field or genre that you're in, like no matter what goals you're trying to accomplish, there's going to be detractors there, right there. It might be some random person on the internet. It might be within your family, amongst your friend group, your own teammates if you're playing any team sports or whatnot. Like there's just so many people that don't have your best interests, and I hope that everybody finds people that do. And I would hope that these people found that in 2025, but it's a better late than never type of deal when it comes to a situation like that. So while the message of this song is about the street life, I mean, hey, technically, I mean, we are. This is us. We're trying to get the hood, right? But even then, there's the detractors, whether it's the government, whether it's like I say, commenters and whatnot, and it's just rising above that. To be the last man or woman standing, essentially. That's that's what's going to come down to. So that when we have this money that we've been talking about getting, I've talked about Operation Golf for better part of almost feels like almost 10 years now. And it's get out the hood, phase 1, stay out the hood, phase 2, and then help other people get out the hood, whether it's their own circumstances or their mentality. And that's just been the goal. So when we eventually disappear from the internet, that's because we're helping other people also achieve their hopes and dreams and their goals, whether it be a financial or something else. So 2026 execution.
Yeah. I think to sum it all up for us, and honestly, I'm surprised but not surprised that our choices quite align so well, but that's just how we've always managed to work.
Yeah.
I think that's so cute. I'm allowed to say that about us. We're very cute. It really is confidence, it's support, it's building yourself up while also making sure that you're building other people up as well. Uh, Also, like in Imperfection, the lyric of nothing's perfect if the love ain't right, and
Mm-hmm.
all the things that we could do and achieve, if we don't love ourselves, if we can't find a happy medium with who we are and what we're doing, none of it's really gonna matter, right? Even jokingly about the money thing, right?
Yeah.
Money and doing everything that we love is gonna be great, but if we can't reconcile with who we are and you know be our own sword and shield and love who we've become and who we're going to be and make sure that we are good in that, everything else is just going to feel like noise. The
Mm-hmm.
noise added to the people who are detractors and cursing our names and stuff like that. So yeah, for 2026 it's about pushing forward, persevering, staying true, being tough, and fucking all them bitches. That's really it, right? Getting that money, being confident, and fuck those bitches. Like,
Oh man. Yeah.
yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. I think that's that's
Yeah.
be full of love and light and fuck those bitches. Yep.
Yeah. 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 Folks, with that said, here's to 2026, and we'll be catching you guys in 2026. So stay tuned. You already know. Hopes.